To me, the only logical response to the government canceling SNAP benefits is for Americans to cancel the holiday season. Close the wallets. Close the wallets. You don't need to buy a turkey. You've had turkeys for the last how many years? You're good to skip a year. Black Friday hasn't Black Friday and I don't know how long. The deals suck. You don't need a new flat screen. You already got one from last year. Your kids have tablets. They have toys. They have electronics. They'll be good to miss out on 1 year. They'll be okay. Close the wallets. Cot boy. You know? We should be spending any money then. It makes no sense for, in response to the government taking food off people's tables, for us to then open our wallets and continue the economy as if nothing is wrong. It's time for a cop boy of the holiday season. The time of year where corporations make the most money. Yeah, shut it.
Yeah, now, a lot to unpack here. And I'll tell you this. It's not just about the whole like SNAP benefit thing. It's really about holidays and all these man-made holidays that we have. This is what keeps us broke. I mean, if you break down, think about let's say you have a family. Let's say you have a family of 4. Okay? You got 4 birthdays, right? You got an anniversary in there. You have a Valentine's Day in there. Just off top. That right there, that's 6 holidays. On top of that, it's in like almost every month or every other month is something. If it ain't somebody's birthday, there's your parents' birthday, sibling birthday, Christmas season. And that's the thing. All of this stuff is geared just to get you to spend money. And at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with the holiday. Okay, look at some of these holidays. What does Christmas got to do with giving gifts? In actuality, that really wasn't even its origin of giving gifts and all that stuff. We've turned something like that into something that's commercial. Yeah, but almost every month it's something. And the fact is, as people, like for example, I'm not really that big on birthday gifts because I think the thing that I like to hear about on my birthday, I like hearing from people. Like if somebody wishes me, I know it's easy just to click of a button. They wish me happy birthday on Facebook. I'm good with that. I'm just, it's nice to know that somebody's thinking about you. I don't need a $400 gift. If I really need some, I'll buy it myself. You know what I mean? But to me, a lot of these, what we're getting away from is, I think, what people really care about are more the sentimental things when it comes to like gifts and things like that. But the problem is this is the social pressure. I almost feel like when a holiday comes around, it could be like a birthday or anniversary or something like that. I feel like there's a lot of social pressure. Like, okay, how much? I almost feel like I need to spend a certain amount of money or else I'm going to get like cussed out or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel that more for the social pressure than it really has to do with the actual gift itself. It's almost like I'm ticking off a box. Okay, I did that. I spent money. You can't say anything, and I feel like that's the social pressure that these holidays are putting on people. But it's so many. It's literally, if you really do the math, it's literally like something almost once a month. And think about how much you're spending over and over and over and over that you're probably not even budgeting for. So that's one of the biggest problems. And yeah, I think I think we should relook at holidays. We should relook at it and really think about what is the point that you're trying to make, and try to make that point, and not rather than just trying to buy a gift. You know what I mean? That's what I think is that we should look into, because financially, a lot of people are they're consistently going broke, and a lot of it has to do with just the need to appease society, and that's something we have to look at. I think that's an important takeaway. And in terms of what that will do, yeah, that would have a big impact on the economy. But that's the thing. I think a lot more people are really just waking up now that just things in general are becoming more and more expensive. People are waking up and saying, man, dang, why are car payments so much? Even I've seen new cars, like your newer Toyotas, they have subscription fees. Like if you want to use the dashboard and things like that, use the radio, it's a subscription fee to use this stuff. And it's ridiculous. Like one thing that America has done is they've really conditioned people to believe that you should be paying for everything. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's food, if it's shelter, if it's air, anything, you should be paying for it. And that's what they've done. And that's the same thing with these holidays. You're conditioning people to just pay, pay, pay. But yeah, guys, let me know. I'm not going to make this video too long, but let me know what you think. Do you think we need to cancel holiday season? Because this is what businesses are expecting from us. They're expecting that we pay all this, that we're going to pay a bunch of money and buy a bunch of stuff, and you're going to look at this stuff a year or two later, and it's going to be laying in your closet somewhere, collecting dust. Yeah, but let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm Expat D. Let me know in the comment section what you think. All right, well, I'll see you in the next video. Peace, and I'm out.